Oh, we are live now?
We're about to be. We're now
live now.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, on brand for Brooke. She's fixing her hair.
It's so true that I'm always like, you guys, I'm so sorry, my hair. It's bad most of the time. I'm just like self-conscious about it all.
I see Tay Bunny's here. Hello, Lizelle's here. Yay!
I wrote this poem after the death of my sister because
oh no.
That dark.
That was real quick.
That was the ad before our going into drinking.
I mean, that's okay. So that's a good time to announce, if you did not know from the title of this video, Brooke and I will be drinking together while we are writing.
We got Kate's cute little gummy bear champagne while I got my grape bitch beer. So it's gonna be a great time. Oh, purple! I didn't
even Yeah.
Hello, everybody. All the comments are coming in hot.
I know. Hello. So also, Brooke, I don't know about you. Have you worked on your Camp NaNoWriMo project yet today? Okay, cool. Good. I worked on a little bit and then I bailed because I knew we were doing this tonight and I had other work. And I was like, you know what? We got time for camp. We got sprints happening.
I have been so bad. The last time I worked on my book was, I think, last week. It's been really bad for me, but I had already kind of told you.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I kind of wanting to maybe save why. So I'll save that for another video.
Okay. Oh, she's throwing out tea.
Deal. It really isn't, but I'm excited. But anyway.
No, that is exciting.
We'll just talk about it another time. But anyway. Yeah, who else like drinking with us? Which we are not wanting you all.
Right, we are not encouraging this.
I just muted for a second. Go ahead, you're fine.
You do not have to drink with us. I mean, what did you call that, Brooke?
What? I said, ow. Does it hurt? I was trying to be quiet as you were talking.
Well, that's what. So look at this. We are always, of course, welcoming of other people who want to drink with us. This is our first time doing it live, which I think will be fun.
So please be patient with our ways through the night.
We're not entirely sure how it's gonna devolve potentially, but we're excited. If you're also drinking tea or coffee or water, let us know that too. Jamie's got Snapple. Also, if you are under the age of 21 in the US or 18 in other countries or 16 in whatever countries that don't drink.
Yes.
Not encouragement.
Yes. Even though if you are of age, what better time is it to drink than when you're in quarantine?
Yeah, that's what Brooke and I were talking about, how at least in our states, the liquor stores are still open because our states have deemed them very essential.
They are very essential to lots of people out there.
Yeah.
So tonight they are.
Yeah. That's what Andrea's got. Coffee.
Ooh, Diet Dr. Pepper.
Heck yes. Okay, I saw someone had coffee, or not coffee, milk and cookies, which, yes. Yes. Cookies and milk. Heck yes.
Cookies and milk. I love that combination.
Yeah.
I honestly would love to have that right now. So since I saw someone was like talking about the diet drinks, like Diet Pepsi, Diet Dr. Pepper, I love Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, hi, Carrie. I love Diet Dr. Pepper without caffeine. It has so much more flavor to it. So if anyone's out there who likes that types of drinks, try it without caffeine. It has a lot more flavor. You will not want to go back because now it's like my work has Diet Dr. Pepper that has caffeine. And I'm like, it doesn't taste the same. It's so boring now. And the kind without caffeine, I'm like, this tastes so much better. So anyway.
Interesting.
If you all wanted to give that a shot.
Okay, so on the Dr. Pepper train, I just recently found a drink that's Dr. Pepper and cream soda, like that's Dr. Pepper's new drink. Found it actually amazing. It's the only two sodas I drink, like those flavors, Dr. Pepper and cream soda just generally. So then they combined them and I'm a fan.
Yeah. Love. I said it in such a weird way. Ooh, London Mule. Periwinkle Blue is drinking London Mule.
Yeah. What's the difference between a London Mule and a Moscow Mule? Is that just where you're at, or is there an actual difference to the drink?
Yeah, I am curious. What if you're really in London Periwinkle Blue? That'd be funny. I'm used to people drinking Moscow Mule. I've never known there was really a London Mule until that comment. So I was like, that's cool.
That's right. Okay, we're not alone. I want to know what it is too. What is the London Mule? Or is it like a clever play on words?
You know what it is? You drink a Moscow Mule, but you have to do it with a British accent. That's the only way. That's the only way you have to drink that.
So for people who don't know how far back Brooke and I go, it's been at we met last year almost.
Mm-mm.
No, was it 2 years ago?
Almost 2 years ago. Almost.
Okay, well,
2 years ago in August.
That's right. Okay, so I bring this up because Brooke and I also roomed together on the Wander Writers Retreat. And at one point, she, along with some others, were doing some accents. So she has a blog about this, but I remember I was still with them for part of the accent thing, and I just did a straight, like, I am walking away.
I love doing that all the time, whether it be sober or drinking or whatever, where it's like, let's talk in a British accent now. So, cheerio, bottoms up and everything.
I hate it.
So anyway, we were doing that as we were like going up to like the Sears Tower? What's it called?
Oh gosh.
Phoebe. I probably like humiliated Phoebe because she actually has a legit British accent, and I'm like, Governor or something.
Oh man, no. It's amazing. Terrible, but amazing.
Thank you. I know.
Wind Tower, you got it.
Oh,
Laura's here. Hi, Laura.
Yeah, hello. CN Tower. Thank you, Laura. Yeah. I was like, I know Sears Tower is not correct.
Well, that's why. Okay, so Megan, I saw some other comments explaining it too. So Moscow Mule uses vodka and London Mule uses gin.
Ah, okay.
So there we go.
The Brits like the gin a lot better then.
I think I'll stick with my Moscow Mule. I'm not a big gin fan. Like, it's okay.
I'm really like, these days, the older I get, which I'm about to turn 30, the older I get, the more like basic I am with drinking. I'm just kind of like, give me something tropical and I'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Brooke, when's
like
your birthday?
Oktoberfest type of beer where it's like really good.
Yeah. When's your birthday, Brooke?
June 15th.
Okay. Oh man. So when you said almost, you mean almost?
Yeah. So I'm excited. But not really.
Well, I was going to ask if you were going to do anything big to celebrate because what is the world going to be? We don't know.
I know. We'll have to find out. So maybe it'll be a celebration. Yeah, Gemini. Yeah. Oh, Jordan turns 30 tomorrow.
Jordan!
Face.
Happy early birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday, Jordan. That's awesome. So here, Jordan, cheers for you.
Jordan!
Happy birthday. Yes. That was not British. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry, you guys. I've only had one shot and this much of stuff to drink. I know. Kelly, I'm really excited for being a 30-year-old. I feel like 30s are going to be like a great decade. I think
so too. Yeah.
I feel like lots of people who are older than me, if they reflect back on their time, they're like 30 was a really good decade. So it's kind of, you're wiser, but you're still young, I feel like, and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, and also 20s is like that weird time where 20s is separated in strange chunks, I feel like.
Yes.
You're still trying to figure yourself out and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Definitely strange for me. So did you want to get started writing? So we had kind of planned, we haven't really talked about this before.
Yeah.
Here. We had kind of discussed whether or not we wanted to do, still, yeah, I love you, Becca. We had kind of discussed whether or not we wanted to do our own work on our own books or if we wanted to do writing prompts. I think it'd be fun to do our own work for a bit, and then the more we go on into the night, then we can do stuff with prompts and see how it turned out. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's, and we can, we'd also like to take prompt suggestions at some point. Yes. Brooke and I did not brainstorm. Ooh, Brooke and I did not brainstorm. Anyways, Brooke and brainstorm. I was like, oh, how many words start with BR? Anyways, sorry, you're off to a good start. Okay, we didn't brainstorm any prompts, so y'all should let us know what you want. Also, as always, we are going to finish this off with a poem.
Yes, everyone join in the drunk poem.
That's the only thing we request you all do is join us in the poem.
Yes.
That's what, you don't have to do the rest of the prompts. You can keep working on your Camp Nano project, whatever. But the poem we all want to work on. Please also share your poem with us, whether in the chat or like tag us on Instagram stories or something. But yeah, we want to see the poems. The poem.
Because no matter whether they be really good, like prolific poems, that's awesome. Share those. Or whether they be pure crap, share those. That's awesome.
Yes.
We both are like, yes, at the same time. I need to, like, okay. I just feel like I'm so hyper because I'm always hyper during a live stream. And then also now the alcohol's here. We'll see how this goes, you guys. I can't poem. What are we?
Maybe I have a poem.
Courtney's here, and she was like, "What are we poeming?"
Courtney.
Yeah, well, the poem will have like, I guess, a topic to go on because I feel like we always have a topic for the poem, and we'll do that later. Maybe we could start off with a poem, or is that not fun because we're like sober still?
I think that. I think we should stick with, I need to get the Camp NaNoWriMo words while I'm still like in a good.
Okay, let's start off with some Camp NaNoWriMo stuff. Yeah. We'll be diligent and work for the first part of the stream, I guess. Yeah.
Which is, we don't know how long, but like, we'll see.
Yeah. Did we, okay, so are we wanting to hold off on another shot? I almost said Courtney. I'm fine, you guys. I'm fine.
Did you know what?
Shot to start off, or maybe we should wait.
That's what, well, I got rid of mine. I told Brooke that before we started, I was still working on a margarita. I had to like pre-game this. And then I already have this drink. So Brooke's going to be taking the shots. I am set. Also, if Courtney's live streams weren't so late, I would join them more, but I am an old lady.
Courtney, who's right here, who's highlighted.
Has one tonight.
Yeah, she has one at 9. I was about to say she has one at 9. So if I'm like still like feeling good to work, but it's gonna be where I'm like, or whatever, I might join that sprint and see what happens after.
Oh my god, I would love to
drink with me.
I want to see the comparison with your first little bit and the last bit.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yay, Josh is so nice.
Big Josh.
Hey, Josh, they're so nice. Yeah, so far, this is off to a really fun start.
We're doing good. We haven't even started writing.
I know.
That being said, we probably should start. Yeah. So, time suggestions, everyone. How are you feeling? Brooke, how long do you usually like to sprint for?
Courtney has made it to where I love the 20s or the 25s.
I knew.
It started, and also because Courtney doesn't care for super long ones, which that's not super long, but you also aren't like, you like more 15s, I feel like.
I like, you know what? Here's my thing. I tend to work up to like a max of 25.
Yes.
Longer than that, and I'm like.
I feel like I like 30-minute sprints whenever. Sometimes I'm in the mood for them on this live stream where I do them, but sometimes I feel like I do good with longer sprints outside of the live stream because then I'll see people in the comments going, "This is forever." And I'm like, I'm sorry, you guys. So lots of people are recommending stuff. What do you want to do?
I know. Well, I am looking at these short ones. Let me see. What's the date? Oh, it's 24. That's why I knew that wasn't going to work. I am always a fan of a 1331. People know I like the palindrome ones. Taylor, you cannot get me with this. I have been tricked before. It will not happen again.
I love the 1984s tricking everyone. It's so funny.
So rude. I watch us later in the stream. This is where it's gonna happen. Later in the stream, they're gonna get us with that. Like we're gonna say now that we'll remember, and we'll be like 5 drinks in and be like, yeah, 1984.
Charlotte always gets really excited whenever someone does 1984. Should I do one more shot real quick as you're getting the timer going?
I think you should, bro.
I'm gonna do a small one. I don't, because I know I got some more. I got to do more stuff later on. So
you gotta get ready.
Yes, but oh, by the way, y'all, I'm doing the fireball. If anyone saw me and Kate's Instagram
stories.
Story, thank you, God. If anyone saw our stories, we were doing shots, and what was your shot? I didn't even ask.
Tequila.
Oh, tequila. I'm so glad I have Fireball then.
I found a good tequila.
Is it flavored? I like flavored tequila.
No, it wasn't flavored. It's just Morales tequila, good sipping tequila or good shot tequila. Like it does not, it was good.
That's good. At least it works out nice with that. So, okay, so is it 11-11?
We're doing an 11-11.
11-11. Okay, I'm going to take my shot real quick. Is that okay?
Yeah, hold on. I was adding a banner.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, Fireball says but.
All right, Brooke.
I love it. It's in all caps, too. Okay, ready?
All caps. Go, Brooke. Go.
Oh, God, I'm so nervous now. This is live. Oh, my gosh.
You can do it. Woo!
Okay, we are good. I am good.
Ah, she's good. Is she good?
I am good. This is awesome.
All right. Okay, everyone. I hope you're ready for the 11-11. Brooke, are you ready?
I am ready. I'm going to be so much hyper. I'm going to be more hyper after this is done.
Good. That is what we want. Okay, on your mark, get set, right.
Muting.
You too. That's it. How'd you do, Brooke?
Eh.
Eh. Are you saying the shot did not give you magical writing powers?
Honestly, whenever I was pulling stuff up, because I hadn't pulled up my documents yet, whenever I was pulling stuff up,
Brooklyn.
I know. When I was like, oh crap, I need to pull this up. Whenever I was pulling up my doc though, this was my vision. I was like, I have only had, well, no,
2 shots.
2 shots, and like at the time it was probably like this much. So I was like, I mean, I don't drink like ever.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really drink now is going, almost like going out with you, but doing our collabs together, or whenever I'm with girlfriends going out and about, but we don't really like drink as much anymore. So I'm just kind of like, as my intolerance like totally just been so bad.
I ate so much food to get ready for this. I was like, I'm not going to have just alcohol in my system.
Yes.
So, like, I'm going to eat everything. So I had like lunch and dinner together in the span of like 2 hours. And I was like, okay.
What to do though? I had lots of water beforehand too, because we drink responsibly.
We do.
Yeah. We are responsible adults.
Yes. If y'all have seen Brooke's embarrassing authortube stories video, what did you call that video? Anyways, you'll know that both Brooke and I, after the first time we did it, got sick, and we've never gone that hard since. So we learned
the second time though, it wasn't so much the drinking. It was the drink I had. Yeah. The drink I had been drinking, the smell was so strong to where I got sick while I was shooting a collab of ours. And I had to tell you like way later on, because I was so embarrassed. And of course, that didn't make the final cut of that collab video, but it was just so fun though, because fun to do that. But it was just so fun. Because now looking back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh. But it was mainly the smell. It was like the smell, and I had already been drinking. So the combination of it was like, oh my gosh, that just triggered and stuff. So anyway, sorry folks if that's like out.
No, it's a good video though. So for y'all that
I go over lots of interesting topics that are authortube related and stuff that are embarrassing. And it was a fun video to make, but also editing this, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you all this.
I see Chelsea says, I'm in such a mood to write a new pitch, but too busy. Brooke, have you worked on writing any pitches for your Project New Orleans?
Because I've always just known that this was going to be an indie book. Where I wasn't going to be pitching it to anybody because it's in that new adult category and stuff like that. So I just knew that I wouldn't have to worry about queries or pitches or something like that. I haven't had to write stuff like that in years. So I wouldn't be probably any help and stuff.
Yeah. Have you tried, because at some point, since you are planning on indie publishing it, you'll have to write like the back cover though.
Yes.
Which is in a way a pitch.
It pretty much is. I haven't had to write that for this book here. It probably would be a good idea to do for my next book, like before I start kind of really diving deep into it. It'd be a cool idea to just kind of real quick summary that would help out in the long run type thing.
Yeah. This is Murder Mystery Tennessee is one of the few projects where I actually I had the idea and then I wrote the pitch for it first, which I kind of want to revisit once I'm done with this draft and see just how much has changed.
Right.
Because it's one of those things that, when you've been working on something for so long, I'm sure you have this with Project New Orleans too. When you've been working on something or like taking breaks from it or whatever, you almost forget what it was at the beginning because your head sort of just does the evolution of it.
Yes.
And so it's just interesting. Oh yes, Casey, our trip was canceled. That's the other reason we're doing this, because we would right now be in...
I think we'd be in Nashville.
I would be in Nashville toward the end of the trip, but we were like, we have to do it because we would have done it. So
it makes me so frustrated. We were on the fence before everything started shutting down. We still weren't knowing which way everything was going to go. And obviously, I'm glad we didn't go because New Orleans has it real bad right now because I guess lots of people got the virus whenever it was Mardi Gras and stuff. So
yeah. It does. The vibe is much different. You have like the purple in the dark, and I'm over.
I have it to where it's like,
ooh,
I drink my sinful drink.
Yes. Yes. That's what we are hoping we will be able to make up the trip in the future, though.
Sometime eventually. It's such a bummer because that would have been the perfect weather.
No, for both places, yeah.
Yeah, for both places, it would have been perfect weather. And so it was like if we rescheduled for summer, which also we don't know what's going to happen. But at the time, whenever we thought of rescheduling for things, we were like, well, summertime, it's like so hot, at least in New Orleans. I don't know how Nashville is with its weather. But people, like, whenever I went to New Orleans last year, they had said that, oh, yeah. Thank you. They had said, the locals there said it's 120 degrees in the shade in the summertime during New Orleans, or in New Orleans during the summertime.
Yeah, here's the thing. I live in Texas. Someone asked if we're in the same time zone. Brooke and I are in the same time zone. She's in Oklahoma. I'm in Texas. Texas sucks in the summer. Like, we're already getting to the point that it sucks. New Orleans is worse than Texas.
Yes.
Like, and I don't go outside in the summer after, like, honestly, 8:30 a.m. Won't go.
I don't blame you.
And I burn. Yeah, Tammy, I'm Canadian. I would die.
Oh, I was about to say, I just saw like the best. Like, I'm taking that as a compliment because I love Tinkerbell. If I ever got a tattoo, Tinkerbell might be a tattoo.
Oh, and you've kind of come around on tattoos.
Okay, so I never used to be like the biggest fan of tattoos because I like clean cutness for some reason and stuff like that. So now, like, the older I get, the more I'm like
I could do a tattoo.
Yeah, I think it's because I've dated guys with tattoos, so I got used to it over time and stuff. Yeah, so now I'm like, oh, what else I'd get as a tattoo is I'd get it on my wrist.
Okay.
Whenever I start writing books, I want to get paperback writer right there, like in cursive.
Yeah.
So a Beatles song and stuff.
Yeah. See, that's what you're already planning multiple tattoos. Like, this is
like I used to like be like, I'm never gonna get a tattoo. Now I'm like, it wouldn't be the worst thing if I got a tattoo. It'd be fun.
I have one I know for sure. It's the same one I've wanted since like 8th grade. I'm gonna get it eventually. But it just
Is it the sun and the moon?
Yeah. Yes.
Called it, yeah.
Here, but I have to work up to doing it.
So expensive.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I have 2 tattoos. I want a writer tattoo. Yeah. Tinkerbell-esque. Look, everyone is saying Tinkerbell. Brooke.
Although I do feel like she has more of a temper than me. I'm not going to be like, I do have my moments if I'm aggravated. I will get aggravated. But like she's more like hot-headed for sure than I am. Which is always fun to watch her be like that.
Yeah. That's in New Orleans, Jessica.
We actually, I think, kidded around like, Kate, what if we got tattoos in New Orleans or Nashville? That actually would be kind of funny. It wouldn't be the worst thing. It would be a cool story to be like, yeah, us writer tricks. We got tattoos.
Writer application. Heck yes. That's my other thing is that I've only ever wanted the one, like wanted, like I know I will get it, but I also can see myself being like, what's more? Like bug. What's 9? 10? Like that's where in my head I'm sure I would go. That's the other reason. I'm just like, I gotta.
I'm sure there's lots of people out there where they think, okay, this is gonna be my limit of where I'm gonna stop on this number of getting a tattoo. And then they'll go, what is 10? What is this number? Whenever they want
Yeah, Amanda says once you get one, it's hard to stop. And I know Becca has hers. She got one. And then I know she has like an entire sleeve potentially planned.
I can't remember, Becca, what your tattoos were. I remember I think you showed us, but I can't remember.
From Narnia, isn't it? The
light. Yeah. That's what it was. I was just like, I know she showed us. Okay. They were addicting.
Yeah.
Sure it is. Because it's like, well, that was fun. And now I always have this memory type thing.
Yeah.
As long as you don't say no regrets and everything. Then
no regrets. Yeah.
The lamppost, yeah. Okay, are you wanting to do another sprint?
I think we should. And so the question is going to be, how long do we want to do it for? If we did an 11-11, at some point we'll have to do a 22-22 for Becca if she's still here. Always got to give Becca's the 2s, but I still feel like we need to work up to that.
Okay.
Oh, Lizelle says, I have 2, 1 Harry Potter themed and 1 Toronto themed. I want to get a big one on my forum one day. Yes.
Wait, are you in Toronto?
Lizelle! Oh, I want to go back to Toronto so bad. Man.
I honestly thought that was going to be my only time to go to Canada was whenever we did the retreat. But honestly, I would love to go back. It was really, really fun. Everything was so clean and just pretty. And Kate, do you remember when we'd go in the city and I kept going, you guys, is it just me or all the men fine? It was like, there are so men who are like suited up in the city. And I live in Tulsa. I live in Oklahoma, where not many people dress up on like a normal day of the week where it's like a business day. And no one dresses up really for work anymore. It's just a very business casual, but they like nicely had like nice attire. And I was just like, hello.
I have loved every part of Canada that I've been to. Obsessed. My parents also, once the travel stuff, once we can all travel safely again, I know they want to spend like an entire month in Victoria. And I want to go back.
Is Victoria, where is that?
Near-ish Vancouver, near Seattle. It's on the west coast.
Okay. So that's very opposite than what I was thinking it was. But that'd be beautiful though in that area.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
So pretty. You'd have to make a Forks run if you were kind of in that area.
Like, we need Twilight.
Lizelle's lucky with all those dressed up men.
That's what everyone's saying. You weren't wrong, Brooke. That's what they're saying. You weren't wrong.
I was like, are there any ugly people here? I was like, all of them are hot.
Ooh, I like that. How do you like a 17-17, Brooke?
I also love your hair. Your
I
hair
know.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's my one thing. I almost wish I had lighter hair because then I could dye it more easily. At this point with this hair, I have to like bleach it to get lighter colors.
So you did that color, Kate. I could see you doing some like purple or blue. You could do
purple or blue. Yeah, I want to. I just don't know how much work I would have to do. And if y'all can tell from my hair now, unlike Brooke, the amount of work I want to do, it's this much work. So
Brooke. You've gotten to see firsthand several times.
I have. Oh, love it so
like all of I always said it looks like Maleficent.
It looks like Maleficent. I need this. Yes. Okay. Did we say 17-17 or yeah, I think that's what it was.
I believe you did.
Okay. That's what we'll do it.
Aww.
Thanks, Isabella. Live in Southeast Kansas. So I can
no one dresses up like in the Midwest anymore. I guess it's because we don't like have cities. We have cities, but they're not like skyscraper cities, if that makes sense. I feel like skyscraper cities, they're more like dress up.
They are, but even like Dallas and San Antonio, Texas, like Houston, people still dress up, but it's always like cowboy boots can also.
Yeah, it's business casual for the most part. I never see people like really, really dress up. Really.
Yeah.
Like on The Office, even The Office, like people dress up way more there. And I'm like, you guys are like suited up almost. How are you doing every day?
Oh my God. No, yeah. I don't think, even when I was working corporate in Dallas area, it was business casual and like sometimes jeans. Like it was not suit. No. Also, Taylor, you know what? That might be the reason I finally bleached the hair just so I can.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But which is the project? I promise you guys, we're gonna do a sprint.
Yeah, I'm slowly setting up.
Which is the project that I always kid you, Kate, where you say, I think it's Project Purple. I think you call it Project Purple, but it's really Project Pink, even though it looks more pink.
It's fine. Yeah.
I feel like I get so annoying going, it's Project Pink, Kate, or something in a comment or whatever.
Oh.
But it's funny.
Thanks, Jessica.
I know, it's so nice. Oh my gosh.
All right. Should we finally do the sprint thing.
Yes.
Like
I'm
we.
gonna hold off on this spot. I'm gonna hold off.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Because I'm getting back to more soberness. I'm not having like the as much anymore. But I know this is gonna be a longer time for the sprint or stream. So let's take our time.
Okay, all right. I like where your head's at. I hope everyone is ready because we are about to start sprinting. Brooke, are you ready?
Hold on. I'm ready.
Good. And you have your stuff up this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just did the most stupidest thing, but yeah.
She just has to check. Yeah. All right. From now on, if you don't do that before every sprint, okay.
God, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I'm ready.
But are you like really ready or okay? Sorry.
Sorry, you guys.
We're sprinting now. Okay, go. right. Brooke's doing good.
I was in mid-drink and I was like, oh, hello.
It is you again.
It is I. Well, how'd you do on that one, Kate?
You know what? I finished the scene that earlier today I quit on. It was such a problem that I quit, and I was like, I'm saving it for the live stream. And I finished it. So now I got to move on to the rest of the scenes. I'm hoping that maybe I'll be able to get through all of chapter 14, but it'll depend on our sprint situation.
Yay! Well, I hate it whenever you're on a chapter that is just plaguing you. So that's awesome that you were able to fix some stuff there.
Yeah, how'd you do?
I did pretty good. I had to go back and look at this one thing because I was like, you know what? I had left that on a place where I was like, it's not fitting right, but now I want to adjust it. So now that I've adjusted a part in the story, which was a snippet of something, I feel better about that part and stuff. So
good.
How did everyone else do? It looks like everyone's saying, I mean, I feel like lots of people are doing good and be able as well during that time.
Yeah, I think that's real good. Anytime I can have a bagel, I'm doing great.
Exactly.
5, 392, 437. Yeah, y'all crushed it.
Woot, woot, woot.
Yay! I saw someone say, okay, Eliza, me and Eliza might be at the same place. She says, I did 207, but I kept having to go back and change tense. I'm changing past tense to present tense. So here's what happened. I wrote the entirety of Murder Mystery Tennessee, almost the thing, in past tense. And then randomly, I had like 3 chapters in present tense. Don't know why I changed to that.
You did a lot where you you look back on stuff and you go, so I all of a sudden decided to do this tense. Don't know why, but I did.
Don't know why. Yeah. I think it's because I like some part of my brain must click in at the moment, or I think sometimes because I'll switch around with projects, sometimes the tenses will be like, oh yeah, that's
I was literally about to ask that because you do hop around from project to project where not all your projects are going to be told in the same exact way.
Yeah.
Where that gets confusing by any chance.
I normally like it better when they're in different tenses, just because that helps me get more into the mind of the character again.
I think it would be more freeing to have it where you're able to do all of the types of ways of telling a story. Yeah.
Jordan's, my outline is in present tense. I have to translate it into past tense when I'm fleshing out the scenes. It's so annoying. Yeah.
I have a lot of my outline where I have so much dialogue where a lot of the dialogue that I'm going to have to copy and paste, I'm going to have to change the tense. So it's to where it's even though I told it in this way, I'm going to have to change it whenever it's being put into the thing.
Yeah. It's one of those that's annoying, but not the worst.
It's just
why did I do this? Yeah. But I mean, at least it's not a big plot problem or an overarching character arc that never gets realized or something,
Right.
You have to change the tense. It's fine.
I agree. I feel like story adjustments are harder than adjustments in editorial, that type of editing way. It's not it's not an annoying adjustment to where it's what did I do? It's just kind of okay, fine.
That's why I always, with the zero draft, I don't even care about any of that. That's why I never show anyone my zero drafts too, or even my first drafts, because they're so bad, but they're just to get the story. And then slowly, once I have the story fully figured out and the character arcs fully figured out and all this stuff, I'm like, okay, you can work on the exact language now. I know some people don't like that and they want to make it as good as possible the first time, but I'm always I don't want to waste time making the words perfect if the perfect words aren't going to be here next.
I used to do that where I tried to make everything perfect and it didn't end up doing anything good at all in the long run because I'd be deleting that work anyway for the most part on lots of stuff. So that's a nice of Shanita.
Thanks, Shanita. Yay, I really needed this one too. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, Kate, do you want, I don't know, did you want to do another shot?
I will.
Or am I peer pressuring you right now?
I'm going to finish the champagne, and I'll pour more champagne.
Okay, so you're
almost. I'm not going to do a shot, but I'll do a quick chug.
Would you mind if I did a shot?
I don't mind, and in fact, encourage.
So you're the peer pressure to take a shot.
Everyone else also wants you to take the shot.
I'm on JGV. Shot. I'm sorry, but is it the Pitbull song? That's like shot.
Oh, no. Is that Pitbull, or is that no, Pitbull does the fireball.
That group, that one guy.
LMFAO. LMFAO. Yeah.
I was like, I know what it is. I just, after I knew it wasn't Pitbull, I was like, oh, it's the Fro guy. And it's fun because it like bounces whenever he's bouncing.
You are doing a fireball shot, so you could be Pitbull. Fireball.
Yeah. Fireball. That's such a, I'm very pro Pitbull. I just like totally blanked on the name, even though we just mentioned it. Goodness, should I take the shot? I don't know. Everyone's like, shot, yay, Brooke. So let's do it for the folks, okay?
For the folks.
I say folks all the time. I don't know why.
I think it's a Southern thing too.
I bet it is. It's just another way of saying like for the people.
People. We're folks.
And for the people.
All right. For the people.
Cheers. Yeah, take your glorious gummy bear shot.
I don't want them to all fall on my face.
Whenever we did our Instagram story thing, Kate, I think I had told you, I was focusing on like getting both you and me in the shot whenever I was taking the shot, and it like went down the wrong way. So it was like, no, and Fireball's so hot already. So it was like, this is so bad.
This is the opposite of what I wanted.
Yeah, chug that tea. Chug tea. Gummy bear attack, says Jessica Onions. For the folks. That is a cute quote. I like that. For the folks. It's just kind of cute. I like that. Thank you, Stacy. In the North, I say folks. Really?
Oh, okay. There you go. Maybe
it's more like a country thing. Because you can still be in the country if you're in the North. In like some areas. Whoa. You just downed those gummy bears.
It was a massacre.
You killed those bears.
I did.
Shot of gummy bears, yes.
Oh my God, so much better than Fireball.
Is it Sakia Cooks? She's drinking strawberry White Zinfandel.
Oh.
Strawberries in the White Zinfandel? Because you would like that.
I would. I'm debating putting raspberries in with the next round. I don't know. Do I want raspberries? Do I want more gummy bears?
Could you do both? Is that weird?
I could. I think it might be a lot, but for you, Brooke,
I'm doing Fireball.
For the folks. I will do it for the folks. All right. Well, do we want to go to a 22-22 for Becca, who I haven't seen in here in a while, but we could do it. Yeah. And I will get more drink while we do that too.
Everyone's agreeing on both or raspberries. So they're wanting a change up. I'm
seeing a lot of both, and for the folks, I will do both.
For the folks.
For the folks.
All of the berries, says the nerdy nanny.
Oh, look, Becca's here. Okay.
Becca's like, I'm alive.
I call her out. Like, she's gone. She's left us. All right. We're doing the 22-22. Okay. Brooklyn, are you ready?
I love how you call me Brooklyn, because I've told Kate in the past that I'll sometimes, like, when I'm talking to myself and I'm frustrated with myself, I will call myself Brooklyn. I'll go, Brooklyn! And I told this to Kate. So lots of times Kate likes to call me Brooklyn too. It's so funny.
Brooklyn. It's so perfect.
It's just really fun. Even though it's not my actual name. My actual name is Brooke. It's fun whenever you're like trying to get either my attention, which that's how you usually do, or whenever I'm like, oh, Brooklyn, rather than Brooke. I mean, I guess that works too, but Brooklyn's it just rolls better.
You feel it.
Yes. So, all right. Yeah, 22.
22. Okay, is everyone ready?
Oh, and by the way, life with life. I almost said trash. I almost said life with trash. I'm so sorry. Is it Tosh? I'm wondering if it's Tosh. It's probably Tosh. Life with Tosh had said we say folks in Canada too. So maybe a lot more broad than how I originally had thought folks was.
Yeah.
So
just
yay,
all
folks.
That's
Team folks.
Yeah. All right.
Ready, Freddy, says Madison. I'm ready, Freddy, too.
Good. Okay. On your mark. Get set. 22, go.
Yay! My mouse isn't working.
Panic.
Panic. Okay. Wait, there it is. It's working. Bye. I'll be muting myself. Bye.
All right. This girl was over here dancing for part of it.
I still had Billy going. The last part of this, or lots of the sprint, actually, I've been listening to Billie Eilish. I have a really good time listening to her as I write.
Mm-hmm.
And not normally, a lot of the times I can write while listening to her and not get distracted. But there's some moments in her songs where I'm just like, yeah, and I have to like sing along, and then I get back into it after like certain moments. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. What's your favorite Billie Eilish song?
Oh goodness. Okay, there's so many. I really like Billie Eilish. I just found her not that long ago. It was like at the very end of last year. I think I like knew that she was like a thing.
Yeah.
I think I had first heard her whenever it was Bad Boy. Oh no, Bad Guy. Bad Guy is the name of the song. But and then I got into a lot more of her music. I do think the title of her song that I love the most, I can never say. Hold on. It's spelled ILOMILO. That's the name of the song. It's like Ilamo. I can't say it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna type it out.
Okay.
ILOMILO. Okay, just typed it out. That's how it's spelled. And I'm always like, Ilomilo. I can't say it. How do you say that?
Ilo Milo?
Yeah, I guess so. Which doesn't make sense because I can't recall her ever saying something like that in the song. But it's such a good song. And that's probably my favorite.
Look at that. Everyone else loves it too.
Because it's just so good. Yeah, she's really good to have as like a mood setter whenever you're writing.
Okay.
Yeah, Billie Eilish is really good. Copycat is so good. Yeah, there's so many good songs by her. I love Billie Eilish.
All right, I will have.
I'm not a fan of her hair. I don't like green roots and black hair. That's just me. But I do like her.
Again, very on brand. I love it.
I like how reading Coey, I think that's how you say her name, it wanted to like hide her comment because of Billie Eilish's song. Because she was trying to say All the Good Girls Go to Hell, because that is a song by hers. And so the comments, that's so funny. Hey, Keelan!
Hi, Keelan!
I just saw her. Yay!
2.5 pieces of pizza that sprint. Heck yes! Way to go.
All the pizza.
Yes, and that's what Keelan's had some really cool live streams recently too. So if y'all are looking for more people to stream.
I kid you not, the very day that I watched I think I told Keelan this like yesterday or today. I forgot when I told her this, but I told Keelan just recently on Instagram that I had just this is also trying to hide someone else's comment about one of Billie Eilish's songs. It's like the titles make it to where the comments want to hide it. Anyway, Keelan, I was telling her that the first time I started watching her sprints, it was the very first day that she was like doing live streams, writing sprints ever. She had never done a live stream before. And she was great at it. And someone in the comments was like, I can't believe this is your first day. And I was like, what? You're like so good. And then like they had said that she had been going like since way early in the morning. Keelan, you go way early in the mornings. And I'm so shocked. Maybe it's just because we're not able to go anywhere. So you're just able to like control your hours of when you want to write and stuff. But you're doing a good job, Keelan. Good job.
Yeah. That's it. And I also saw a lot of people seem to do really well that sprint. How did you do, Brooke?
I did good. I really liked that one. Once I did start dancing a lot. You even caught me at one point where you're like, yeah, okay, let's join the party. I do all the white girl dance parties. I can't dance whenever I'm at the typewriter. Does anyone else call this a typewriter?
Oh,
I still do. Yeah. Even though it's like obviously not a typewriter, I will still sometimes occasionally call it a typewriter. Like even in vlogs, I'll call it a typewriter. And then in vlogs, whenever I catch myself doing it, I have to stop and repeat it
for yourself.
Yeah, I have to repeat what I was saying because I'm like, well, obviously it's not a typewriter. People are gonna be like, so I'm like having to correct myself.
Yep.
Oh, Zara said, my wine really loosened my fingers and it's definitely helping.
There you go. That's the thing.
Spirit.
I did not click on the right comment. Oh, but it was also by Zara. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still Zara.
That's what I've noticed in our writing and drinking stuff. It's kind of hit or miss. But some of the times I'm like, I genuinely think this is better than I could have come up with. But then other times I'm like, this is trash. And I know it's trash because I was not like.
You have to find the right part of like when to stop and when to keep going.
Yeah.
To, like enhance, I feel like.
Yeah.
Definitely the first time we did our experiment of doing this, it was just so bad.
So bad.
Kate and I had so many like cuts of near the end of our vlogs. Like you had to cut out so much near the end because you were kind of like.
That's what I remember at the end. It's so fun. I wish I would have kept the footage, but the last like 10 minutes or something when I was trying to sign off, I had a whole section where I was like, Brooke's so cool. This is great. You should check her out. And I was just like, can you calm yourself? Like,
I cut out 20 minutes of me at the end.
Just like.
I kept going on and on. If you watch our first like time, like you were more drunk than what you normally are for sure. Yeah. And but I haven't seen your behind the scenes footage and stuff like that. But since I know what I had cut out, I'm just like, holy crap, it was so bad. I had to cut out 20 minutes of me going on and on and on talking about nonsense. And there's a point of where you see my drunkenness near the end of that first drinking vlog. And then I'm all of a sudden back to somewhat normal because I had talked so much and I had cut out so much to where whenever I was back on track with what I was doing, I had kind of come back out of that like zone, out of that like level. And so it was just kind of like, oh my gosh, Brooke, shut up. And I say that all the time whenever I'm doing these vlogs. I'm just like, shut up. You're so bad.
I feel like that's one of those things with like editing yourself back in any kind of capacity for videos, especially when drunk, but also just generally. I'm like, can you not talk about this for 5 minutes? Can you like succinctly say anything? No? Okay, great.
It's so funny because you think to yourself, oh, I would never say this even on my own. And then you do still. It's just like, okay, this makes no sense of why these words or this type of like mood would come out of you as you're like doing a type of video. I don't know. It's just, it's funny when you watch back your videos. I'm sure lots of people who are here are author tubers. I'm sure you all can relate to just sober videos of you just going, why the hell did I just say this?
Why? Yeah.
And like, why am I rambling on about this non-important subject that has nothing to do with what my topic is at all?
Well, okay, so this is a good question. I can't believe it's already been an hour and 40 minutes, first off. Like, it's flown by. I also, I got to update my NaNoWriMo website, so I didn't finish chapter 4.
You're still using that?
I have gone back to it today, literally just because I was like, I need to frickin' finish this or do my best to finish it. So I have like 4,000 words added for today, I think. But I just got to add another 2,000 because of that last sprint and the one before. So like it's all combined, but 2,000 words for this so far. I'm doing good.
Good job. Yay. That's awesome.
Yay. So then, do we want to, Brooke, do we want to do a normal prompt or do we want to just go to the poem since we're close to the 2 hours? How are you feeling? Do we want to go a little over 2 hours?
I honestly don't mind going a little over 2 hours. People can come and join us still, or they can leave to go to Courtney's because, I mean, it's whatever your preference because I love Courtney. She's really good at doing her sprints as well. So it's whatever you want to do. I mean, there's no competition, I feel like. So whatever you want to do.
There's no judgment here if you're like, bye guys.
I mean, we're kind of about to get into like more like fun, silly zone, I feel like. Yeah. So if you want to join the silly, stay with us.
Join us. Yeah.
If you want to be more like serious on your work, then if you want to join Courtney, then go ahead. It's whatever. But I say we could do one prompt.
Okay.
And then the poem.
And then the poem. Okay.
feelings of it because I think it's fun to do a prompt before the poem.
I think so too.
Disastrous poem.
Yes. Okay. So the other question then is, does anyone have a prompt they want to do?
Yeah. What should be our topic of our prompt that we are writing around?
Yeah. Does anyone have something they've kind of been running around with, kind of going through their minds? Do they have anything funny that they want to try and write about and have everyone else write about?
Okay, because I'm in the mood to do this. Can I do one more?
Heck yes, go Brooke, go.
I swear, you guys, I never drink. I never drink on my own, even wine. Like, there's lots of people who are like, I have to have wine before blah, 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 blah. And I never drink on my own. It's only when I'm with people, which that can also be virtually. Come on. With our day and age, I can be a virtual with friends drinker.
Yeah.
Go, oh, shit. Okay. I almost did too much.
Hold on. Wait, I got to get the right banner up. Yeah.
I love it so much. Shit, Brooke.
Go
ahead. Yes, everyone's cheering me on. Yeah. MC and Villing are sharing a drink in Casey's story. That's really fitting for today. Very fitting. For the folks! Yes, Felicity.
For the folks!
You gotta drink with me. If anyone else is drinking too, you do not have to.
If you're drinking water, tip it back.
Yes. Or any type of non-alcoholic beverage, please. Let's all cheers together because we have all gone through so much recently. It's so. Did you see that? Oh no, you didn't. It just spilled in my drink because I like nodded my head a lot.
Vigorously nodding.
Yes, vigorous nodding made me spill my drink. Anyway, ready, set, cheers, everyone. Cheers. I had realized that whenever I cheers, New Orleans,
I know,
perfect center. When I did that, I was like, "How perfection was that?" Wait, now I can't do it. Was that cheers?
So good. Also, there's almost no liquid left in this. This is how many gummy bears and raspberries I put in this thing.
So are they just all juiced up on alcohol right now?
It's so good. They taste.
Are those bears like super drunk right now?
We're very drunk bears.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are they also raspberries in there? Mm-hmm. Raspberries and bears are drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk raspberries.
Raspberries. Yeah.
Berry. That. Oh my gosh, bear are in the berries. That's really funny. I'm sorry. I just was like, what? I'm sorry. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm silly right now.
Yes.
Grunk bears. I love you. I love you so much, Betty. Did you see that? That was cute. Yeah, raspberries. And then did you see T-Buggy?
Grunk bears.
Grunk bears? I think that's really cute. Did you get the topic of what to do for a prompt?
No, you said something and then I couldn't find the comment that said it.
I'm sorry if I've been distracted.
No, you are perfect. I did not know. Donde está?
I love this comment. Magdiel Trejo. Drunken bears with princesses. What a title, though. That sounds like a fairy tale.
How do I find? I can't see the comment, but is that our prompt? Or, oh, that was the one you said. The main character and the villain sharing a drink. I like that. I want to make them a bear and a princess. We could do that too, but like,
I feel so bad. Casey was saying that for a prompt idea, and I thought that's what she was writing about in her last sprint. I was like, how perfect timing is that? I see what she did now. Okay. I like that one. I think that's a good one.
Do we think? Yeah.
I mean, imagine Voldemort and Harry Potter having a drink at like the Hogsmeade pub.
First off, let me just say that I love you. But also, what?
Is it called the Hogshead or Hogshead?
There is one that's the Hogshead, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. I apologize.
No, I was going to say you always go for these prompts straight for fan fiction, which I love. But anytime you're like, imagine if it's these characters that we all know. I
do that all the time. I really do. Star Wars. whenever we had done the collab with the Star Wars, I was so having a hard time. I was like, I don't know why I'm having a hard time, but
it's Kylo. It's Kylo.
Oh my gosh, Kylo though. I don't want to. Never mind. I don't want to say. You know what I'm about to say, but I'm not going to say it in case.
Has anyone not seen it at this point that wants to see it? Like, isn't it on Disney Plus now?
Yeah. Well, is it though? I don't know.
Maybe it's not.
I don't know.
It's been a long time, you guys.
I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it. Oh my gosh, though. Like, my heart. Yeah, okay, so never mind.
I think we have differing opinions on this, too. We've talked about this. I
have only seen this once.
Yeah.
I loved Rise of Skywalker. I will say, it's very out of character with the rest of, like, that new trilogy.
Okay. Oh, see, this is where my strong feelings come in, because I think this last movie, not that it was a bad movie, but it made me devalue the entirety of the new trilogy. It did not end well. I mean, some characters, but like, I'm mad. I am still mad.
Okay, so since I've only seen it once, I still appreciate it because I won't spoil it, Charlotte. I loved Rise of Skywalker. I know lots of people didn't care for it as much as I did, but I loved Rise of Skywalker. I might have different opinions the second time I watch it, because I do feel like sometimes whenever you watch a movie for the second time, you kind of go, okay, well now I see what people were meaning.
Yeah,
like that. So who knows? My opinion might change, but.
Can we do like an entire live stream at some point where we just go into like all of the movies? Like,
okay, so we should.
All spoilers.
I remember we had like talked about doing just a Disney talk. We could also incorporate that with Disney and Star Wars, because it's all Disney, obviously.
See, look, there's some differing opinions, and I'm just saying, yeah, I would love. We should just have an entire stream that's only Disney and Star Wars.
I would totally love that. It'd be so fun. Clay Vaughn
in it too.
I like Clay Vaughn's comment about the movie reviews thing, because honestly, Kate, we've talked about this because Dylan is in trouble.
Yeah, we're like, we would totally refuse.
Yeah, it'd be so fun to do that. Like, a part of me thinks, I don't know. A part of me thinks it would be annoying, because I'm the type of person where if I'm watching a movie in a theater and if someone's talking next to me, I'm like, shush, shut up. I'm like mad about it. So if I was watching a movie and then I had to pause and then mention something, it might get annoying for me. But I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do that type of channel or whatever.
Yeah, I think occasionally it would be fun to make that kind of video. I just don't actually know how they do it.
Yeah.
But I do just want to talk about it.
With it being like accepted on like post monetization and not getting like banned or whatever. Drunk movie reviews. That would be amazing though, Kate. We could watch a movie together like this and then just talk about it while we're drinking.
I love that idea. Also, I'm totally at this point just taking pictures of various ideas, you guys. This is what's happening. I'm just like,
Kate, we need to watch the new Beauty and the Beast because we both love it so much. Yeah. And I honestly have missed it. And I'm like, I need to watch that movie again because I love that movie so much. It's so good.
It's so good. That's what, and we have pretty similar, this is why I think it's so interesting how you feel about Star Wars, because we had similar opinions on Aladdin.
And Frozen too.
And Frozen too. And like, but okay, we've decided it's going to happen. We're going to have a whole chat.
We have very similar opinions on lots of different things, but then we also will be different on other things, because I love The Office and you're like, and I'm like, type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, you guys. We just like totally went into a talk. Sorry.
Okay. Teresa knows what's up. I'm not going to stay on this for very long, but Teresa knows what's up. It's fine.
I totally agree with that. I will say I love not Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker, but I'm sorry, guys. I've been drinking, but I do agree about the fin thing for sure. That was like I wish they had like more focus there.
I love how you're like, I'm sorry, I've been drinking, as if they haven't.
I feel myself talking and going, no, as I like words come out, and I'm
like, pull them back. Okay, I think Elena's right. Let's do the prompt. Brooke, do you think
I appreciate you all keeping us on track. So anytime you all say something like this, that's fine.
We need it.
On track. That is fine. Kate and I will get into like a talk, like how we just
100%. So okay, should we do like 15 minutes for the prompt, or do you want to do 10? Like, we tend to make them shorter at the end.
Sorry, I just saw Clay Vaughn's comment, and I was like, he talked about The Office. I say let's do somewhat of a short prompt.
Okay, so do you want?
Because I know myself. What?
10 or 7 minutes.
10.
But we'll do a 10:01. Madison's got it, so I'm with
an extra second. Thank you
for that extra second.
I need that second, so that's fine.
The prompt again is the main character and the villain having a drink together.
Yes. It can be your own villain or your own hero. Yeah. Or it can be a hero and a villain that's known to all. Whatever you want to do. I have this drink that spilled on my desk and I can't find my napkin. I have to go find it.
Okay, bye, Brooke.
I still okay, sorry, I just left. I had spilled my drink on my desk and I've just been talking this whole time and not cleaning it up, so I had to clean it up. It's good now.
If you ever wondered if I'm the friend that'll call you out for something, the answer is yes.
I like how I just disappeared and you're like, bye, Brooke.
Bye. Okay, let me set up the timer. I forget that that's my responsibility. Next time we'll have to do it on your channel, Brooke, so that you can be responsible.
I don't know, though. If we're going to be drinking, I may not be responsible, though. We'll have to see.
All right, let me see if I can get a banner. Prompt, main character and villain.
I thought that was a new profile picture. It looks really good. Don't you think that's a really cute picture of Jessica?
I do like it. That's what someone else had said that earlier too, and I was like, yes, agreed.
Yeah, it's really cute. It looks really good, and your hair looks really pretty in it and stuff.
Okay.
My desk probably smells so much like Fireball. It's ridiculous, but that's okay.
At least it's like a nice, of all the alcohols to smell like.
Very true. Some alcohols are like, ugh, but that one's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready, Brooke? 10:01. I hope everyone's ready, and you'll have to let us know if you actually write to the prompt or just in your story. Okay, on your mark, get set, sprint.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, bye.
Good luck. All right. That's it. How'd you do, Brooke?
I forgot I was muted. I did pretty good, actually. Let me count how many words I did. I really enjoyed that.
Ooh, I did too. I think I'm actually going to use mine in my story at some point.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Not maybe incorporate that into one of your books and stuff.
I think so. I think I can do it. It fits really well. Yeah.
You're like, I like this.
Yeah.
How many words did you write? I can actually count how many words I wrote, and I wrote 106.
I got 258.
Well, shoot, you totally did it. I'm a lot slower than you. I think you're like a lot more like lightning fast than I am. I feel like whenever you got an idea of what to do.
Yeah, once I get the idea, it's pretty quick. But if I don't have the idea,
I didn't really have the idea. I just started typing and was like, let's see what happens. And then I started to formulate it and stuff.
Did you write a fan fiction after all? Or
I almost did. I almost tried to make it to where Harry and Voldemort somehow were drinking at the Hogshead. Is it Hogshead?
I think there is the Hogshead. Yeah, there's the 3 broomsticks.
I almost, or that one. Yeah. I almost did the Hogshead, but I was like, no, I'm going to do my own thing. Let me read you one of the sentences.
Ooh, okay.
Hold on. Okay, this probably isn't like the best sentence because I'm like writing it. I didn't edit it at all, but it might tell you a little bit of what like the relationship is and stuff. Okay, so here's what I had. After ordering his classic drink, a Long Island iced tea, he spotted Paul out of the corner of his eye, a hood over his head, and most likely helping to hide his black eye I gave him yesterday.
Ooh, I do like that.
Yeah. So it shows there's angst and anger between them. Oh, yay, Elena!
Yay! But also, yes, I do like that. That's a great way to be like, there's a history here.
Yes.
Without having to go into all the backstory yet.
I like to do stuff like that where I drop like little hints of things without going, they are mad at each other for a blah, 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 or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like to try and do some more of that type of stuff.
We like
Oh, that's funny. I like the Kylo little thing that she did with that. That was fun.
Yeah. Also,
thank you, Charlotte. Thank you.
I was thinking for the poem, now we could have a prompt, or because we want people to like tell us what their poem is. Also, Clavon says it's a banger, Brooke.
Thank you.
I'm thinking, what if we do haikus? You and I haven't done haikus, I don't think.
I can't recall if I know what a haiku is.
It's a 5-7-5. Is that right? I could be wrong on that. It's like it's the syllables. So it's like 5 syllables. The second line is 7, and then the third line is 5 again. Someone please tell me if I got that wrong.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Okay, well then maybe we don't have to do it then. We can go back to rhyming.
We can try a haiku if you wanted to try a haiku. I just was like, what haiku?
It's so much smaller that like people could put them in the comments if they wanted. It would be easier to share.
I'm so confused by this. So it's pretty much like you go back and forth.
It's just there's only 3 lines.
Can you wait, hold on. Can you guys see my eyes twitching?
No.
It's so twitching. No one can see this?
I can't see it.
It's like going crazy right now. I don't know why. Anyway, I just was like going, I wonder if anyone can see this. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Only 3 lines. The first line is 5 syllables. So like Brooke is a good friend. I don't know. I was like person and that was 2 syllables.
Wonderful poem.
Yeah, thank you. 5 syllables and 7 syllables and 5 syllables again.
Okay. Yeah.
It says Camp NaNoWriMo. It's the absolute worst thing. Is it over yet? So 575.
I never knew this was a thing. Okay. I'm laughing at Bookteak right now. Brooke is good folk.
Good folk.
That's funny. I guess we can give it a try.
You know what? I thought it was a good idea. It sounds like it's not a good idea. We could have a different prompt. We could even do to Camp NaNoWriMo, that an ode to drinking, an ode. We can make it an ode, so you have to pick an object that you're trying to.
Can I give an idea of what we could do?
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Okay, because this is a drinking and writing vlog, and because this is also during Camp NaNoWriMo, just go with me. Could we write about kids, well, not kids, teenagers at camp who got a hold of things to drink and they're like sneaking off to the lake to drink or something like that? Or is that like dumb?
No, I think your poem should be about that. You were very specific. I don't know that I could do a poem about that.
Okay, I'll write about that because I just like all of a sudden I was like going, that includes drinking and camp. So
okay. We'll do a poem where there's bonus words. That's all you have to do with the poem is get the words in there.
Okay.
Camp and drinking. Yeah. And you can drink water or drink whatever. Like camp and drinking. Those are your, let me find my banner so I can.
What about a drinking cheer?
That would be amazing too.
Go writing! I don't know.
All right, is everyone ready? Brooke, are you ready? Now, usually, Brooke, we only do these for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, usually the poems.
I try mine. Yeah.
I never edit really the poems, not that much at all. I'm like, okay, that's it. There you go.
Yeah, it's just how it's happening. So we're gonna do 5 minutes then, and because it's my live stream and I can do what I want, we're gonna do a 5 minute and 5 second poem. 5 minute, 5 seconds. All right.
Everyone be on your game.
Everyone's ready. Brooke, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, then we're gonna write. Go.
Yay!
All right. That was certainly something. What did yours?
It actually isn't the worst I've written. I've written a lot worse. This is not good still. It really isn't. But I've written worse in the past.
Go ahead. Read it to us.
I hope everyone else did good. I hope everyone got some stuff. Oh, is Tristan gonna kill us?
I like it.
I like it too. It sounds like Tristan's out to kill us.
All right, read yours, Brooke.
Okay. This is so stupid. Because I'm incorporating camp with drinking. I forgot to include the writing. I had full mind on camp here. Okay. Ready? Teenagers frolic to the lake, excited enough to eat a piece of cake. They pass around the bottle. Some of the boys cause a squabble. They hide in the shadow. Hold on. I messed up. They hide in the shadows, whispering gossip. They bring hot dogs, asking to pass the catsup. Like ketchup?
Ketchup, but yeah.
I was trying to make it rhyme better. Jumping in the lake is fun, except if you're a nun. And that's it.
I mean, I think yours might be better than mine.
I mean, I've written so much worse than this, which is also sad because this is really bad. Which also rhymed just now.
There you go. Mine reads, inside the cavern was damp and dark and dreary, and she wished she'd never gone to this camp. The songs were a bore. She hated drinking and chores. Oh, she wished she'd never gone to this camp. And that's all I got. Mom does not want to be there.
I still have no idea how to this day Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote Hamilton, because I feel like it's the hardest thing to rhyme while also being like cool. Because none of my poems I've written are cool. They're stupid.
Oh, we sat at our camp around the bonfire with a drink in our hand and a s'more in the other. The cackling of the fire rang through the night air when all of a sudden we heard the boat engine flare. Wow!
That's better than us.
That tells a story. Like we're gonna get
yeah.
Oh,
I just write nonsense. I just am like, this rhymes. This is sick. This works.
Drinking to hydrate is the least fun. Drinking with friends makes you feel like you've won. Drinking alone can be quite downer. Drinking at parties ends up quite the encounter. Yeah!
I love that. How fun is that, Keelan? Good job.
Oh my God, she came up with multiple. What the heck, Keelan? Drinking at church is a major scandal. Drinking is something you should be sure you can handle. Drinking at camp got me kicked out. Drinking online I do without a doubt. Yes, Keelan!
Yeah!
It's empty! Woo!
Woo!
This is Camp Nano. I was thinking, oh no, but I reached my goal without it sucking my soul. My writing was not junk, but now I'm drunk. Yeah!
Oh, all these are better than ours, Kate.
Oh, yeah. See, this is the thing I always say. Kind of. This is the first time I'm saying it. But the reason people watch us is not because they think we're expert poets. They watch our terrible writing and drinking vlogs because they're terrible.
Yes. Very much so. I feel like the first couple ones are decent, and then it just goes into nonsense territory.
Yeah.
Oh, that right there.
Done. 2 lines. Can't be in drinking. Now I'm stinking. This is, yeah.
That it just explains this whole sprinting live stream, right?
This is, see, Bookteak, able to sum it up. We watch for the struggle.
Yes. Yes. The struggle is real.
Yep, that's what it is.
I've been drinking today.
Well, I think, yeah, thank you, Jessica. Yep. I am so glad we did this. Thanks, bro. I had so much fun doing this live.
Yeah, we've always wanted to do it live, but we never found the chance. But now with this timing,
it's perfect.
Yeah, it was really perfect timing. So we'll try. I mean, I'm talking for both of us. I would like to do this again.
I would too. Yeah. I think it would be a lot of fun.
I'd like to add in 1 or 2 more shots just to get me like a little bit more and stuff. I felt like I was good. I was good for a lot of this sprint, or stream.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a little bit more. Yeah. Maybe we could do it. Kate, you know what's a good idea?
What?
We could do a stream where it's a separate project away from lots of our other projects. So that way, once we stop writing that project the first time, whenever we do a stream when we're drunk, the next time we do a stream, we're sober and we edit what we had written when we were drunk. So it's literally the whole write drunk, edit sober thing.
I like that. I think that would be really
and
fun.
And we're like, oh my gosh, or something.
We'd have to wait till we got like properly drunk to make it worth our while, but I think that would be fun.
Yeah. It'd be to where it's more than what we were today. So it'd be a lot worse, but also be a lot more fun at the same time.
Arguably, yes. So we will definitely, we can call it the Hemingway stream. So
have fun. Charlotte, that's a good idea. The Hemingway
stream is full of good ideas. Yes.
It sounds a lot more poetic than what it would be and turn out to be. But it's there.
Yeah. I agree with Tash. We'd have to pregame, but
yeah. We'd have to do like maybe 2 sprints shots before we got started and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost said sprints, but well.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Brooke, for joining me on my channel this time. We will have fun eventually. Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right. I'm going to end the broadcast now. Bye.
Yay. Bye, everybody. This is great. Bye.